We about to get through this real quick today because I'm not feeling well. But I'm about to make some carne y calabaza or calabasita, whatever you want to call it, okay? It's meat and zucchini, okay? So I got some oil in a pan, and I'm just gonna add all this into there. Look at these big ass jalapenos. Have you ever seen them this big? These are huge. Anyways, when they're bigger, they're not as hot. I'm only gonna throw in 2 because I'm not gonna make this very hot today. So cook that down for a moment. I'm gonna throw 1 more in just because, like, what if it doesn't come out hot at all? Then I'm gonna be upset. Jalapenos are blistered, the tomatoes are cooked down, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw all this in the blender. I got the tomatoes in there, and I'm gonna put some chicken noir. A good amount because it's gonna make a lot of sauce. And then some garlic salt. I'm gonna add just 2 of those jalapenos, and if I need to add the 3rd one, I will. Some garlic and about a cup of water. Maybe a cup and a half. I went ahead and threw in that last jalapeno, and it's good. It's not hot like I want it, but it got a little kick. I got some pork cut up. There was some bones in it. I think it was pork shoulder. I leave the bones in because my grandma used to leave the bones in. She said it was more flavor, so I just do that, okay? Gonna go ahead and throw it in the pan. And I'm not gonna season it too crazy. I'm just gonna put some black pepper, and you should already know, garlic salt. The meat's almost cooked all the way through, and I'm gonna throw in 1 whole onion and 1 whole jalapeno sliced up. I'm gonna let this cook for about 5 minutes, and I'm gonna throw in the sauce. It's definitely cooked down now, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the sauce in. Added some water to my pitcher because we can't waste none of this, okay? I'm gonna cover this and then let it simmer for about 10 minutes, and I'll add my calabasita. Of course, I'm making some Mexican rice on the side. If you want the recipe for that, just go under Cook With Me playlist on my page and you'll find it. So heating up some beans de la olla. I prefer these kind of beans rather than refried beans with this dish. I mean, you do what you want to do though, but these beans are smack. Okay, so it's been cooking for about 15 minutes. We gotta try it to make sure there's enough seasoning. You ain't gotta do nothing to that, okay? Because that shit right there, yes, I don't know why it cooks so good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add in the calabaza. Mixed it all in there, and now I'm gonna cover it and let it simmer for another, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, and it should be done. True story, when I was young and broke, I used to make this all the time because you can make your food stretch that way. Buy a little bit of meat, pork, chicken, steak, whatever it was, get like 4 zucchinis and make that shit stretch, because once you add the zucchinis, you have an abundance of food, you know what I'm saying? And we would have it for a few days. So this is very cost sufficient, and also you don't even have to use meat. I've seen people make this with just the calabaza, and then they'll add cheese or whatever, and that way is hella good too. I don't make it that way, but my friend does, and it's hella good. Rice is done to perfection as per usual, so I'm gonna go ahead and plate it up. Which you guys prefer, corn or flour? This is obviously a big boy plate, but tell me that do not look smack. Yeah. Carne y calabasita. Yeah, make that shit.